What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blank Online here today to chat with you more about some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But before I get any further in this video, 97% of you guys watching the video right now are not subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you click that subscribe button to be kept up to date on everything to do with Black Ops Cold War, Warzone Season 6 and more. Let's get into the video. The multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War has come and gone. What you're watching right now is some gameplay from that reveal. We now know quite a bit of information about this year's game. I wanted to sort of go through my first impressions on it all. I will be making videos and posting things to do with the creator class system, the score streak system, how it integrates with Warzone, cross-play progression, like all that sort of stuff. But I just wanted to get sort of my first overall opinions from what I saw here. Now obviously there was the leaked gameplay and I did make a video talking about my impressions on that, but now that we've gotten obviously like proper full quality HD gameplay, I can sort of formulate my opinions a little bit more on the topic of Black Ops Cold War. From what I saw, it's very, like, at least when I watched gameplay of it, the first thing I think about is Black Ops 4, and I think about how much it looks like Black Ops 4 in terms of the HUD, in terms of the way the sort of medals look when you get kills and that sort of stuff, the way that little things as well, like the thing of picking up weapons off the ground, the way that whole thing looks as well, very, very similar to Black Ops 4. From what I can see and from what people have been saying from the people who have played the game, it's very similar to Black Ops 4. It's like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 had a baby, and that bodes well for me because Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. So if you can get sort of that I guess the feel of Black Ops 2 and the feel of the multiplayer that Black Ops 2 had, I think we're in for a really, really good game here. From what I can see as well, the game does look a lot more fast-paced than Modern Warfare 2019. Obviously, we can't really know for sure because the gameplay that we've been seeing, it's from people who are either really, really good at Call of Duty or from content creators, so you can't really gauge how the game's gonna play because the game's not out for the public yet. And I think that's the main thing that we need to sort of look at here, is that while yes, we can sort of make first impressions and sort of judge some things here, we will not necessarily know exactly how this multiplayer is going to turn out until we get the open beta, which has been confirmed to be starting on the 8th of October for PlayStation 4, and we're most likely going to be seeing the same sort of beta system split up between weeks and split up between console platforms as well. Between those, it's probably going to be like a 2-week beta period. So I'm very, very excited for October 8th so that I can get my hands on it and see how it is. One of the things that's come out of the multiplayer reveal that a lot of people are sort of talking about is the score streak system, and I'm going to do a whole video talking about the score streak system and explaining it there. But my initial thoughts and opinions on it is that we can't make a full-on judgment on the score streak system just yet. It is a change. It is different to what we've seen before. It's very much like, for example, in previous Call of Duties, how you've had support, but in a different way, I guess. It's a system that not only benefits, I guess, casual players, because I can see it from the perspective of that. People saying that the score streak system here in Cold War just benefits casual players or players who aren't good at the game, because if you've been living under a rock, score streaks don't reset after you die. It's the kill multiplier that resets when you die. People saying that there's no punishment anymore for death, and to a certain extent that is true. The idea that it's only your kill multiplier that doesn't go down, or like kill multiplier is the only thing that resets, and your score streak progression doesn't reset. I guess that I can see the point where it just helps casual and bad players, and it doesn't have any punishment for death. I just don't think that we can make a full finite judgment on the system just yet. It is very different from what we've seen before, and it does worry me a little bit to know that there is a system like that in place that's clearly there to potentially help bad players or casual players and helping them feel like they're doing something in a game and not necessarily catering to hardcore players or players who are playing Call of Duty or are good at shooter games or whatever the case may be. And then you could even flip the argument that since kill streaks or score streaks don't reset, the better players are gonna always have chopper gunners and that sort of stuff. So it's like you can flip it either way, like whatever side of the coin you're on, whatever agenda you kind of want to push, you can flip it either way. I guess I sort of want to stay neutral on the topic, and I want to just sort of give out the point that we cannot judge it just yet because we haven't played the game yet. And I guess a lot of things will be sort of revealed to us, and a lot of things will sort of come to light when we get to play the game on October the 8th for the open beta, just to see how this game plays. Apparently the time to kill, from what I can see here, the time to kill is faster than Modern Warfare 2019, and apparently it is faster than Black Ops 4 was as well. And we knew that, and I'm not too like up or down on it either. I'm definitely glad that it's faster than Modern Warfare 2019. I'm not one of those people that are disappointed that it's not the same as Black Ops 4. Like for me, I really like the World War II time to kill, and I think that is sort of like a mix between the Treyarch time to kill and the Infinity War time to kill, and finding like a happy medium there. So I'm fine with that being the case. I'm fine with the time to kill being a little bit faster than Black Ops 4's time to kill. I'm happy with that overall. And honestly, man, from what I can see, I'm happy with the way that the game looks from the gameplay that I've watched so far, and I've watched a lot of gameplay. I'm happy to see that this game is still sort of in a way very reminiscent of Black Ops 4, and I honestly, like from watching all this gameplay, I can't sort of get that out of my head, the fact that this game looks so much like Black Ops 4 and it's meant to be like a brand new title. But like, to be honest with you, Black Ops 4 is not a bad Call of Duty game. Black Ops 4 is a very good Call of Duty game fundamentally wise. There was just no content in the game to keep me playing it and to keep me interested, which is why Black Ops 4 is not one of the best Call of Duty games, because it just legitimately didn't have that content. So if Black Ops Cold War can sort of be a mixture between Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2 gameplay wise, have the content of Modern Warfare 2019, have the Warzone integration that it will have, I think that we're in for a very, very good year. And now that's personally just because of me watching gameplay and that sort of stuff. I think that this is going to be a fun Call of Duty year, as long as the game is fast paced, as long as the game doesn't cater to, doesn't cater too much to casual and noobs and that sort of stuff, and as long as the game sort of has the content that makes you want to stay there, as long as the game has enough for players to do. And I think that's one of the, I guess as well as that, for people who like to grind Call of Duties and that sort of stuff, for people who are sort of scared that the progression system here in Cold War is going to be the same or similar to Modern Warfare 2019 where it's season based, I'm one of those people that's sort of on the fence. Well, actually, I'm not on the fence at all. I want the prestige system to come back. Like, I want that sort of, I guess maybe exclusivity is the right word to use, that sort of that image that you've grinded your way to Prestige Master, or you've done these challenges, or you've done this and that to show that you have done that. There's no sort of way to show that you've grinded the game in Modern Warfare 2019. And I guess they've announced that it's going to be some sort of new progression system, this new way of doing it, whatever that may be, whether that be a mix of the Modern Warfare 2019, whether that be a mix of that and the traditional progression based system of prestiges. Like, we're gonna have to wait and see how it happens, especially when, I think honestly, like throughout all this, like there's hype there we can watch gameplay, but nothing will really be set in stone until we can actually play the game. I think that on October the 8th, when the open beta period begins and we can actually get our hands on the game, is when we can actually formulate a proper opinion on it. And first impressions wise, I am very happy with what I can see right now, although I have reservations with the game looking so much like Black Ops 4, and although I do have some reservations on the score streak system being the way it is. Again, it all comes down to how the game plays. Is it fast paced? Is it catering to safe space and camping and that sort of stuff? And from the looks of it, it's not. From the looks of it, you're able to run around the map and be aggressive and play the way you want to play. Like, it's not like Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer where you're forced to play in a certain way. From what it looks like here, you can actually move around the map, and that's all I bloody wanted. But from what I can see here, first impressions, Black Ops Cold War is shaping up to be a very, very fun Call of Duty. I don't want to get too hyped. I don't want to get too much on the hype train just yet. until I get to play the game, until we get to experience it. As I said multiple times throughout the video, let's not formulate a finite opinion just yet. But that's all I have for you guys for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, what do you think of Black Ops Cold War's multiplayer? Are you enjoying what you're seeing so far? Do you have some reservations? Let me know all that stuff down below. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and any help is greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in a drip and sip blockbuster. Win, 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 that's the only ammo. Ring, 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 I reply with NO. Call me Leno, how they hot.